asking.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I believe we were supposed to have a class yesterday, right?
Yes, but I was overslept.
You overslept, you mean? So that's why
Mm-mm.
you missed our class.
Yes.
Okay, well, it's okay. At least now we are going to conduct a class now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how are you so far? How's your day?
I'm great. How are you?
Okay, doing fine. And
Mm-hmm.
may I know if you're going to participate in today's evaluations, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Before we start, do you have any questions for me?
Uh, the question?
Yes. Oh, by the
Well,
way, you have a cute English name, Sunny.
yes.
It sounds really bright, to be
Mm-mm.
quite honest.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, do you have any questions?
No, I don't have. Mm-mm.
Okay, very good. May I know what article have you read that we should be
Well,
discussing today?
I write mm, New Delhi smoke.
New Delhi smog. Okay.
Yeah, smoke.
All right. So go ahead. While I'm trying to pull up the article, what
Mm-hmm.
do you understand about the article?
Um, I understood that um, there is a smoke in the India, and it was very strong. So
Mm-hmm.
because of this, there was a people who are suffering from the high blood pressure and get a
Mm-hmm.
heart attack as well. So this country say that they needed to lessen the number of the cars
Okay,
mm, and ask people to stay at home.
that is correct.
Mm-mm.
So thank you for your insight and summarizing the article, of course. And yes, what do you think about this though? The first paragraph it says India's capital, New Delhi,
Uh,
is among the top 10 dirtiest cities in the world.
oh
What
really?
does that imply?
Mm. Sorry, what was your question? What was your
Yeah, so my
imply?
question is, do you think that
Mm-mm.
right even before the smog in
Mm-mm.
India, they already have an existing pollution?
Mm-mm.
Do you think that they already have an existing pollution?
Extinction?
Um, do you think that they already have an existing pollution
Unexisting.
right even before the smog?
What is the existing?
Existing. Okay.
Disappear?
Existing means
Existing.
currently appear.
Yeah, appear. Yeah, yeah. Exist. Mm. What do you think about it? Mm. I feel overcur really sorry about it, and because in Korea
Okay.
we also have very dirty smoke, which is
Uh, find us, right?
a finest. So during that time, we also had to stay at home, and there was a people who were suffering from the take a breath very well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah, so mm, it was a very big issue in Korea, and
Okay.
we also waiting for the raining a lot to wash the finders away.
Mm-hmm.
hmm So yes, but now like we don't have like now. I think that we don't have many finders right now,
That's
so
good at
it
least.
is okay. But if I had to leave those India, like which place are suffering from the finders like smoke,
Yes.
then I also really worried about the conditions and body health.
Very good.
Mm, mm-mm.
What about the kids and the sick people, right?
Yes, kids and the sick people. So I really hope that they find something the new solution to remove those kind of smoke, where the lessen
Yes.
smoke.
What about this phrase right here that it says farmers cause this problem because they burned unused crops. So,
Uh,
can you come up with an alternative way of
mm-mm.
celebrating Festival of Lights without burning their crops?
Instead of the burning clubs,
Yes.
you mean you needed to find some another solution instead of
Yeah.
the
Or
burning
yes.
clubs?
Yes.
Oh.
Can you think of something else? Because apparently they need to burn their unused crops because they are following a tradition, right? It's a festival.
It's a festival.
Yes, so it's a tradition for
Mm,
them. But if you are a government official,
mm.
how can you come up with another way of celebrating the festival
Oh,
without burning the
celebrating.
crops?
Mm, without the burning the crops.
Yes.
Um, well, in Korea, for celebrating our Thanksgiving Day, we
Mm-hmm.
just dancing. We have a like traditional dance for that Thanksgiving Day. Like
Mm-hmm.
we, mm, how to say that? We grabs our hands together, and we
You hold
just
your hands
yeah
together like that?
hold our hands together and
Okay.
dancing together. And it is one of
Ah,
our way to
celebrate.
celebrate. Mm-mm.
Mm,
So I
okay.
think that's um like each country they also have their traditional dance.
Yes, they
So
do. And it's
mm-mm.
weird. It's a weird looking dance.
Oh yeah, we are looking dance with
Weird.
the traditional clothes.
Mm-hmm. And
Mm-mm.
have you ever seen the traditional dance? These people, Indian traditional dance. Have you
Oh,
seen a performer before
oh
or
yeah,
like one?
I think
It
yes.
it looks like a dancing frog, right? So
Uh, uh, uh. Mm,
okay.
yeah. Yes. Or do you have
So
another idea?
okay. For this one, for the burning of the crops, it symbolizes something. It is
Mm-mm.
a symbol for the
Mm-mm.
Indian people. Okay.
Mm-mm.
The festival is called. Let
Mm-mm.
me type it.
Mm-mm.
Or which means festival of light.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So burning unused crop means it is their way of saying thank you
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
to their goddess of wealth, basically. So it
Mm-mm.
means thank you for giving us a good harvest this year.
Mm-mm.
May you give us another good harvest for next year.
Mm.
That's the meaning of burning of the crops.
Mm.
Unused crops, I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Apparently, they cannot go against this tradition because it's been being observed for how many thousands of years already, right?
Mm-mm.
And do you think it's their fault anyway? Why they're facing this smog problem in India? Do you
Mm.
think it's their fault?
Their fault?
Yes. Do you think it's
No.
their fault? No?
Kind of,
Okay.
because
Good.
I think that they don't care about the environment. They,
Mm. Good
mm,
point.
yes, they just try to ride like their own car instead of the using transportation or
Okay.
the burned,
Bicycle?
yeah, like the bus or
Okay.
the subway instead of the bus or subway. So they needed to use the transportation or the bicycle.
Ah. So
Mm-mm.
I get your point. So what you're trying to say is in order to reduce the level of air pollution in
Mm-mm.
India,
Mm-mm.
at least they need to ban the usage of cars and start
Mm.
using public transportation such as
Mm.
trains or bus, right?
Yeah, yes.
What about bike? Do you consider bike,
Bike.
a bicycle,
A bicycle.
as a way to reduce air pollution?
Yes, of course, it could be one of the way to reduce the air pollution.
Okay.
So, I think that this way is very popular way from all around the world, even in Korea. So, like we also have a system that we can rent the bicycle for free. So
Oh,
each city,
nice.
yeah. So each city there is a certain place that we can borrow our bicycle.
Oh,
But
there's a bicycle lane.
yeah, but we needed to. But there is a limitation time. So before that
Mm.
time, we also needed to bring back our bicycle to that place.
Oh, okay. I
Mm-mm,
see. Well, that's a nice thing. And
mm-mm,
quite honestly, um, majority of the first world countries
mm-mm,
loves to ride their bike. That's
mm,
why a good example for this one is in Europe.
yeah,
In Norway,
yes.
a lot of people loves to ride their bike, and look at
Mm-mm.
them, one of the cleanest countries in the world, right?
Yeah, Norway.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. And also, I used it to live in Sweden for 1 year,
Oh,
and
nice.
like all people bring their bicycle. So
Yeah.
I also bought the used bicycle at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I go somewhere like the restaurant or movie
Yeah.
theater and the supermarket, I also use the bicycle. Mm-mm.
See, that's what I'm talking about. These first world countries care about their environment at the same
Yes.
time,
Mm-mm.
coexisting with the nature as well. So they are being progressive with their technologies, but they're making sure that they're looking after their environment as well. So
Mm-mm.
hopefully India will come up with an idea or a plan on how to
Mm-mm.
solve their pollution as well. Have you
Yes.
ever been to India before?
Sorry?
Have you ever been to India before?
Oh no, I don't have any idea. I don't have any
Uh,
experience.
okay. And are you planning to visit India anytime soon?
Yes. But
Yes. Are
I'm
you
going
sure
to
about that?
India, in
Yeah.
Indonesia or India?
India.
India. No, but
No.
I'm going to go Indonesia 2 weeks next
From
month
now?
from next week.
Ah, okay. You might want to say I'm going to Indonesia a week from now.
Weeks from now.
Okay. Yes. Well, Indonesia.
Mm-mm.
Um, Let me guess. Are you going to Bali, Indonesia?
No.
No? Where?
Jakarta, which is the capital.
Ah, Jakarta. I see.
Mm-mm.
Okay. How long are you going to stay there?
I would say around 5 days.
5 days. Okay.
4 nights and 5 days.
4 nights and five. Total of, oh, almost 2 weeks, like, actually.
4 nights and 5 weeks.
4 nights and 5 weeks?
Sorry, 5 days. Four
Five
nights
days.
and 5 days. Yeah.
Ah, all right. So a total of almost 9 days then, right?
Oh, really? Why? 4 nights and 5 days is. I'm going to say around 5 days.
5 days? Okay.
Is it right? The 4 nights and 5 days. I think we call that 4 nights and 5 days.
Okay. To avoid confusion, you might want to say I'm going to stay there for a week or 5 days.
5 days. Yeah.
Yes. Because normally when you say night,
Mm-mm.
that's the days where you're going to stay in a certain place in Jakarta, for example.
Mm-mm.
If a hotel reservation will ask you, how many nights are you going to stay in
Mm-mm.
Jakarta? 3 nights.
And
So
four
basically,
nights.
4 nights.
Mm-mm.
So the next day is not counted as a fifth day because that's the
Uh-uh.
time that you're going to leave
Mm-mm.
or going back to Korea.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so alright, so I was a little bit confused about that.
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
Mm-mm.
uh, Why are you interested to go in Jakarta?
Because one of my friends live in Jakarta.
Oh, good.
So yes, I'm going to visit her. And
Mm.
yeah.
Well, here's a cool trivia.
Mm.
My country and Jakarta share almost the same culture.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh.
it's been ever since the time of. There's a very famous kingdom here in the Philippines,
Mm.
and my country
Mm-mm.
has been. I mean, my country's been engaged in trading,
Mm.
unlike with other countries in here in Southeast Asia, such as Indonesia.
Mm-mm.
Very. Mhm.
Mm.
And yes, you're going to hear the how long are you going to stay in Jakarta again? 4 nights. 4 nights, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you might hear the word Bahasa. Are you
Uh-uh.
familiar with Bahasa?
Oh, yes. That's
That's your
the
language, right?
city. Sorry?
Bahasa, that's their language, right?
Oh, really? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Bahasa and our language has some similarities actually.
Like, oh, really? I didn't know that. Like the pronunciation or the letters?
Not really, but in my language, when you say
Mm-mm.
this word
Mm-hmm.
means thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to say salamat in their language, it may mean different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you known this person, your friend who lives in Jakarta?
I met her in Sweden when we are
Okay.
exchange student. Mm-hmm. So
Oh,
can you understand the Indonesian?
um, there are similarities. For example, when
Yes.
they say, can you try to pronounce this?
No,
It's pronounced as Maisa.
Maisa.
Means one.
Mm,
What about this one? Can you try to pronounce this?
Maisa. Mm-hmm.
Can you try to pronounce that?
Mm, nope.
Yeah, it's pronounced as dua
Mm,
or two. So that's
okay.
the similarity in our language. So if you're going
Mm,
to hear your friend talk in Bahasa, don't be surprised. Like dua dolar means two
mm,
dollars in Bahasa.
mm, mm.
Okay. Well, can you please tell me the difference between New Delhi and Sweden?
New Delhi and Sweden.
Yes, the difference
Um,
between these two countries.
I think that Sweden, um, the space, how can I say that? Space. Atmosphere was very clean. Space was very
Okay.
clean. Atmos.
Or
Mm-mm.
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, no, I want to hear.
Okay, so you
Uh-uh.
might want to say
Uh-uh.
Sweden is a clean city or a clean country. You might want to
Clean
say that.
country. Mm-mm. Sweden
Hmm.
was very clean country, and furthermore, like nearby my dormitory and nearby my the university, there was a very big park, and there was a very big lake. Like the nature was very big and very strong and very clean as well. So
Okay.
at that time, I feel like I live in some like forests.
Ah, yeah.
Yes. So the good point was that the nature was so beautiful, and also the water was so clean. So we don't need to buy the water. We can just drink the
Oh,
water like tap
from the
water,
river.
like in the toilet taps water and the kitchen
Oh,
taps water. So yeah, I was very surprised. That means that the country of the Sweden was so clean.
Yes, it's
Mm-mm.
beautiful, right?
Yeah, beautiful.
What is the name of the university then? Is it
Um,
Gothenburg or Stockholm?
oh, no, no, no. It's Örebro.
Hmm?
Örebro. I think that's.
Örebro University
Mm-mm.
with the visible river in front of the school, I think, right?
Oh,
Is it a
yes.
river or a lake?
There is a lake, big lake.
The big lake. Okay. May I know if students are allowed to go swimming in the lake
Oh,
or not
yes,
really?
it is allowed.
Oh, they allow students to go
Yes.
swimming in the lake.
So I also, but I didn't swimming at the time, but I just put my leg in the lake.
Okay. You're just standing uh, in
Actually,
the
not
lake.
standing. I just sitting on some place like the lock,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just put my leg because the lake is too deep.
Cold, is it? Okay.
Hmm.
And do you know how to swim?
Oh
Or
yes, I know how to swim.
okay. Well, but it seems like you really had a fun time in Sweden, right?
Yes.
Uh, does it uh, does it made you feel like you're in some other magical land, like in Hogwarts, for example?
Sorry, hog force.
I mean, does it?
Hello.
Yes, I'm still here. I'm typing something. Sorry.
Uh.
Feel like you're in a there. Does it
Mhm.
made you feel like you're in a magical place?
Oh, yeah, yes.
You
Feel
like
like
it?
the magic of place. Mm-mm. I
Okay.
really liked it. Mm-mm.
What are the things that you miss the most in Sweden?
I missed.
Yeah.
I missed. The nature phenomenon, which is the aurora.
Aurora borealis. That's what you call it, right?
Oh yes, aurora.
What are
Northern
the colors?
lights. The color was the green.
Yes, exactly.
And yes, and we also have a special application that that application let us know that today the aura would be very powerful. So you needed to go
Mm,
to the lake or the mountain to see the clear aurora.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
When the first time that you encounter an aurora borealis, how
Mm-mm.
was it? What
Um, it was
what did you
like
felt?
a movie, and I can't believe that this is the real aura because this is the
Mm,
moment that I always looking for to getting.
mm. Did you record the event or the
Oh yeah,
phenomenon?
yeah, yes. I of course took a lot of the pictures, but
Very good.
I think that the watching face to face. How can I say watching that?
I mean,
Uh,
getting near to the phenomenon itself. All right.
sorry, getting mirror.
I don't know. You guys are not allowed to get closer to the.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So you guys are watching from a distance. You mean?
Distance.
You guys are watching the aurora borealis in
Oh
the distance.
yes. Mm-mm.
Okay. What about have you encountered rain showers or meteors in Sweden?
Oh, sorry.
Have you encountered rain showers? I mean,
Wh-
meteor showers
what it is?
in Sweden. Hold on. Let me show you
Mm-mm.
something.
Green shower.
Meteor showers.
Meteor shower.
Have you seen something like this in Sweden? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Mm, I cannot see. Oh, I cannot see.
Oh, sorry. It's loading. There you go.
Oh. Oh,
Have you seen something like that in Sweden, like meteor showers passing through the sky?
oh no, I don't have.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Oh, this is also the phenomenon.
Not really a phenomenon, but more of like just a star passing through the atmosphere, like a
Mm,
meteor. Yes. Is
mm,
this the one that you saw in Sweden, Sunny?
yes. Oh, sorry?
Show. Is this the one that you saw in Sweden?
You mean the Northern Lights?
Yeah, the Northern Lights or Aurora
Oh, yeah,
Borealis.
yeah, this is that. But it was more powerful. Like, yeah, this is.
Ah, just
Oh,
like that, you mean?
probably. Yes, I watch those kind of things. Mm-mm. But I
So,
think that the picture,
uh,
like the photo, is more clear than the watching the reality.
mm, may I know if if the auroras are moving in the sky or not really? Are they moving?
Oh yes, they're moving. Like they're moving again and again. How to say that? Time to time they're moving. So I
From
can
time
feel.
to time.
Yeah. So the figure of that aura like change time to time as well.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Mm-mm.
What was your favorite figure then, when you were witnessing this phenomenon?
Sorry.
What was your favorite figure?
Our figure was S figure.
S figure.
Mm-mm.
Seems like interesting.
Mm-mm.
Do you have any plans going back to Sweden someday?
Yes, of course. I really want to visit my university again and
Mm-hmm.
my dormitory again if I have a chance, because I can feel that moment again, which was very amazing and memorable moments in my life.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And you should bring a good quality camera, right?
Oh
To record
yes.
everything, your adventure
Mm-mm.
in Sweden again.
Mm-mm.
And you are a very lucky person to experience the Northern Lights. A lot of people want to experience this.
Yes, I know that. Mm-hmm.
Did it change your perspective about the universe when you watch the Northern Lights?
Oh, you mean change my perspective? Or
Yes, about the universe.
uh well, I can say that I became more open-minded person
Okay, that's nice.
because yeah, I could meet many different people of diverse backgrounds,
Mm-hmm.
and like I learned their culture just through the American TV show or American drama. But like when I face all the culture to me, then it was very interesting because we are
Okay.
totally different. We have a totally different culture, like
Yes.
the table manner and the way how to say hello. So all the things was different.
Mm.
So
You really have to
yes.
adjust yourself, right?
Mm-mm.
Well, at least your stay, I mean, your stay in Sweden gave you a new perspective about the
Yeah.
universe, right? Now you're an
Mm-mm.
open-minded person,
Yeah. Yes.
and let's say you're more confident in
Yes.
meeting new people, right?
Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah. It is right.
Okay,
Feel more
very good.
confident. Mm-mm.
Well then, we only have less than a minute left. So, Sunny, before we end our class, of course, do you have any
Yes.
questions?
No, I don't have. I was so happy to meet you.
Of course.
Mm.
Pleasure is mine as well.
Mm.
And I think you should change your name to Aurora.
Yeah, it'll be
Yes,
nice.
yes. Well then, Sunny, thank you so much for your time and goodbye.
Thank you.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.